a galaxy in shambles. Due to the betrayal of the nefarious Burger King, the Empire has declared war on the conglomerate of fast food chains known as the Grand Grease Regime. Spearheaded by Burger King, the fast food chains will stop at nothing to finally rid the galaxy of imperial reign. In the midst of this conflict, Burger King has assigned the chief weapons designers at McDonald's to begin the development of a new weapon, the chicken fries. Upon its completion, the Empire will stand no chance against the might of the Grand Grease Regime. But the Empire has discovered the development of Burger King's new weapon, and with this discovery, the Burger King's plans are threatened.
I assure you, Burger King, the chicken fries will be completed on schedule. The delays caused by the people at Big Mac Mountain will not halt our progress. Soon the Empire will stand no chance against our regime.
You'd better be right. The grand unveiling of the chicken fries will assure a swift and decisive victory for the Grand Grease Regime. If you cannot complete this project on schedule, then we will find someone who can.
Well, to be fair, if you had done a better job maintaining the secrecy of this project, there would be no need for scheduling in the first place. And now that the Empire knows of the weapon's existence, I have no doubt that they will devise a plan to try and stop its development. Don't put all the blame on me, you hypocrite.
All right, fair enough. Resume your work then. I expect progress to be made
And
soon.
another thing, why are you even wasting time screaming at me when you could be out there solving the matter yourself? I mean, do I need to do everything for this regime? How incompetent of a leader are you? How do you even let a secret like this get out?
Well, geez, I apologize, Dr. McNugget, but that does bring up an interesting point. There has to be a reason the Empire knows about all of our plans.
Maybe they're receiving inside knowledge from one of our own. Maybe there is a traitor in our midst that works for the Empire.
That would make sense. But nevertheless, I will handle this myself. Resume work on the project. I apologize for the interruption.
The Grand Grease regime has already conquered half of our systems in the Outer Rim, and now the Burger King is building a new weapon. If we have no means of stopping its development, then what chance do we have of winning this war?
The way I see it, we have no other choice but to surrender to these fast food warmongers.
Woo! No other choice. Are you guys even listening to yourselves? Just because these chains have a new toy doesn't mean we've lost. The weapon is not even finished yet.
Well, Mr. Know-It-All, how do you suppose we solve this predicament? We don't even know where the weapon is being built.
That isn't entirely true. At least it won't be. I have a contact in the Burger King ranks. I plan on meeting with him tonight. He plans to reveal the location of the chicken fry operation in exchange for his safety.
What if your informant is wrong? What if he leads us into a trap?
I trust this informant will not disappoint. He's been providing us with data for weeks now. He's never been incorrect once.
Wait a sec. I just now realized. Why isn't the Emperor present at this meeting? I mean, this is a very crucial discussion about the state of the war. You would think he would provide some input. The Emperor, as always, likes to think that the Senate is competent enough to make these decisions on their own. But since this meeting has been going on for 3 hours, I doubt there is much competence left in this building. Make a unanimous decision for once. Y'all are making my ears bleed. Well, in that case, I think all that is left to do is hope that this informant can deliver on his promise. Once we find out the location of the chicken fry program, we must act swiftly if we are to have any chance of ever winning against these fast food fellows.
This is acceptable. But if your informant fails to deliver the intel, then we will have no choice but to accept our fate.
It is decided then. Senator Chuchi will go out and gain the knowledge from this informant. Once obtained, we will host another meeting and decide our next course of action. This meeting is now adjourned.
No, I don't want no dang Whopper. Give me my Dr. Pepper, you lousy droid.
Well, screw you then.
The food is absolutely atrocious, but this music is bumping. I don't understand. You have witnessed the countless atrocities committed by Burger King across the galaxy, and yet you still serve them? Why? You say that as if the Empire hasn't done the same. Or even worse, in fact. But what we did to that base, the many lives we helped end, it cannot be forgiven. Look, I agree the Empire isn't all what it's hyped up to be, but there were civilians at that base. Innocent lives were taken all because of a plot that was poorly thought out. I mean, what did Burger King even gain from all this? There's a reason for everything. Burger King wouldn't just attack a base for no reason. I'm not saying there wasn't a reason. But if he is willing to resort to violence to solve everything, then he is worse than the Emperor. And it is for that reason that I can't stand here and allow his treachery to go without consequences. Wait, what did you do? I was the one that revealed the existence of the chicken fry program, and I am about to meet with my trusted Imperial friend in the Senate to reveal the location of it as well. Maybe then the Burger King will finally be stopped, and this war can end sooner rather than later. God, that food was so terrible. It makes me want to vomit.
Burger King always makes me question my sanity.
You know, I sometimes wished I joined Taco Bell's ration program instead. Yet, somehow that seems worse. Patty, wait! What you're doing, it's too dangerous. What if Burger King figures out what you plan to do? Cake. The secret chicken fry operation at Big Mac Mountain will cause nothing but pain across the galaxy. I need to do this not only for the Empire's sake, but also for all citizens that didn't ask to be threatened by such a weapon. I knew we should have went to Taco Bell. I've got to warn the Senator. Are you serious? This is the 8th guy this week. I'm sick of cleaning up corpses.
Hopefully the fact that he got away won't be a big deal. It's not like he knows the location as well.
You let him get away?
Well, in my defense, I can't see anything out of this dang mask.
Do you have any idea what kind of position this puts me in? I've worked tireless to find these rats and you just let one of them escape?
Calm your grease, Burger King. I didn't lose track of him. The speeder bike he stole was one of ours. I can trace it down. The only reason I am saying all this to you is because the Imperial Senator is meeting with the survivor instead. Should I kill them both?
Are you serious? Why is this even a question? I specifically told you to kill all involved. I gave you one job.
Jeez, all right then, Your Highness. I'll go kill them now.
You need to abort. Burger King knows about the meeting.
Hold your fire, you silly goose. I'm not some assassin. Wait a sec. You're not the client I was coming here for.
You need to leave. It's not safe here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, trooper. Why is it unsafe to be here? What happened to my actual client?
They know who leaked the information. They know about everything.
Who?
The Grand Grease regime, they figured it out. They know about our meeting here, they know about the chicken fry data leak, and they killed him, Senator. Burger King killed him. My best friend is dead now, all for your precious empire. And now he plans to do the same to you and me. So you need to leave now. This is for the best.
Wait. This information is the galaxy's only chance at survival. Burger King's new weapon will only bring death and destruction to the galaxy. We need to figure out a way to stop it, and we cannot accomplish this without knowing the location. So please, I'm begging you, where's this program located at?
Ha! This is too easy.
Look, I know that you're scared, but the Empire will keep you safe. You have to trust me.
Senator? We don't need to stay here much longer. I'm starting to feel anxious.
All right, look, I'll tell you what I know. They're building this weapon in the Burger Prime system at a place called Big Mac Mountain. And luckily, they seem to be behind schedule. So you need to act fast.
Not gonna lie, we might be fricked. But our best bet for survival is the warehouse, for some reason. We'll go on 1, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Good game of hide and seek.
All right, it's clear to me that this guy is very skilled. You escape through the doors, I'll hold him off as best as I can. It's been an honor serving you. Long live the Empire! I've got you now, you heathen. Prepare to die!
Are you all right, Senator?
Captain Crinklecut? I thought you served under the Jax chain. Why are you here?
Let's just say me and Jack aren't exactly on good terms at the moment. So tell me, what happened here?
I came here to meet a client to finally get to the bottom of the chicken fry program, but Burger King caught on to our meetings.
So that means the client
died along with his friend and 2 of my bodyguards. But I was able to get the intel before this assassin killed him.
Well, it's a good thing I received a distress call from one of your bodyguards. Now, let's see who this assassin really is.
A McDonald's employee? But McDonald's has pledged their neutrality in this war. Why are they helping Burger King?
Well, my guess is that this fast food conspiracy runs deeper than we thought. Maybe this employee can give us the answers we need.
The chicken fry harvest is falling behind. The grease poppers have returned.
We have arrived at Big Mac Mountain, Governor.
All right.
My graves! McDonald's has returned!
Run for your lives! They're coming! Are we supposed to order? Can I get a quarter pounder with cheese, hold the onions, and give extra ketchup? Something tells me they are not here to make food.
According to my knowledge, your regime promised to stay out of our city if we agreed to build your weapon. So why are you here?
Ahem. I am the new overseer of this facility. The Burger King and Ronald McDonald are most disappointed in your current lack of progress.
Lack of progress? Ever since your fast food chain invaded our home and enslaved our people, we have done nothing but play along, and now you and your leaders have the audacity to accuse us of showing no progress?
Well, unfortunately for you, that is no concern of mine. You are no longer in charge, and therefore have no more say in the matter. Rest assured that under my leadership, we will finally make progress on this chicken fry program.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Surrender, grease goblins.
Your greasy empire is no longer welcome here. This operation is finished.
This whole ordeal has really shivered my timbers. I'm starting to panic. I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out!
There, that should keep him still. Now we just have to wait for this bozo to wake up. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. You okay with answering a few questions? Or am I gonna have to stun you again? I really don't want to have to stun you again. Can you please just cooperate? Look at me! Listen. All we need to know is why McDonald's is in league with Burger King. Then you can leave. It won't matter. Crinkle, cut. Regardless of what you do, the regime will prevail. Besides, it's already too late. How is it already too late? Too late for what? Glory to the grease.
Burger King is expecting you. This way.
Ah, Dr. McNugget, pleasure of you to join us.
Look, I know the chicken fry operation is in jeopardy, but I assure you, we have everything under control.
I don't want to hear your excuses, Doctor. Now sit down, there is much to discuss.
With the new information that has come to light, all that is left to do is to decide our next course of action. If there are no objections, I recommend that we send a battalion of soldiers to Big Mac Mountain and capture every worker there in order to ensure the weapon finally ceases production.
Wait a sec! There is an objection. We can't just force an armed occupation. Not all of the citizens are workers or soldiers. If we imprison them all for something not everyone did, then the rest of the galaxy would lose faith in us.
Are you suggesting we just let these fast food proprietors get away with their transgressions? We need to arrest these traitors so we can ensure this weapon doesn't get finished.
This woman is a traitor.
Kick her out.
I'm about to blow!
Has anyone seen my car keys?
Senators, please! Are we forgetting the fact that this noble senator has risked her life and nearly died to get this information? If anyone knows the right course of action to take, it would obviously be her.
Order! We shall have order!
The Emperor grows impatient with the Senate's lack of consensus. Every second we give Burger King is a second he could use to gain an advantage on us. The time of discussion is over. Now is the time for action. And to ensure that this insurrection is dealt with swiftly, our esteemed Emperor has a declaration that will ensure the best outcome for everyone.
I rise before you today to address a matter of utmost urgency. The fast food chain Burger King, in collaboration with McDonald's, has embarked upon a perilous endeavor, the construction of a weapon known as the Chicken Fries. Their audacious actions will not go unanswered. I stand here to declare that we shall infiltrate Big Mac Mountain, the heart of their operation, and put an end to this culinary menace. Our forces will strike with precision, dismantling their plans and eradicating their insidious creation. The Empire will not tolerate such insolence. We shall crush their defiance and restore order to the galaxy. The Grand Grease regime will be brought to its knees, and our dominion shall remain unchallenged. This is a call to action, a summons for the might of our empire to rise. We will face this threat head-on with unwavering determination. Victory is within our grasp, and we shall seize it. May the Empire prevail.
You have failed me for the last time, Burger King. Your incompetence in this war is becoming apparent. Your foolish mistakes are a detriment to our grand plan.
The chicken fry situation is being dealt with at the moment, sir. I just need more time.
I have had it with your excuses. Your failure to apprehend these two rats in your own army, and your inability to ensure the chicken fry's completion, has severely shaken my faith in your ability to lead this regime.
I understand, my lord. But what about Big Mac Mountain? We can't just allow the Empire to destroy everything we have built.
Forget the operation, Burger King. It is already too late. But we could still use this unfavorable outcome to our advantage.
How can we possibly use this to our advantage? Our secret weapon is in jeopardy.
Perception, Burger King. You see, to the outside world, Burger Prime is an innocent planet that was willingly helping the regime. If the Empire invades the mountain and imprisons all of the innocent civilians, they would appear destructive and evil to the rest of the galaxy. We would become a much more favorable option to align with, and the Empire will be overwhelmed.
As you wish, my master. I will not fail you again.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. Big Mac Mountain is a heavily fortified outpost with an entire garrison of battle droids from the Clone Wars. We will execute a frontal assault at the main gate and then fight our way towards the Capitol building. A frontal assault? Why don't we just land in the Capitol?
Because it looks cooler, you idiot. Why else would we?
Plus, the Capitol is bound to be swarming with droids. The main entrance to the entire city shouldn't be that heavily fortified.
But mostly because it looks cooler.
We are approaching Burger Prime now, Commander. I can practically smell the grease from here. And it smells good.
Release me at once, you tin brain.
We don't have to listen to you, Grease Goblin. You aren't our dad.
Don't call me a grease goblin, you clanker. The grease regime will come for me.
Wow, you really are a Grease Goblin.
Acting like a child will not save you from your predicament.
Free me, you heathen. What is even the point of this revolt?
You really don't get it, do you? Did you honestly expect us to just accept your unjust occupation? Your regime forced us into servitude, used us as pawns in their insidious plans. My only aim was to protect my people, to fight against the injustice forced upon us. We had no choice but to take a stand against their oppression.
But imprisoning me won't change anything. You are making a mistake.
Governor, an Imperial ship is approaching in Sector 9.
The Empire is here? This is perfect. If your regime won't accept our terms, then perhaps the Empire will. And if they don't, I'm sure that a few dead grease men would change their mind. That's you, by the way. Toodaloo.
You heard, Mommy. Not another word out of you, Grease Goblin.
Open the gates when they arrive.
It seems they've established a defensive around the gate for some reason. Maybe we should have landed inside.
Nah, this is way cooler. Plus, it's only one tank. I could probably do this with my eyes closed. Probably naked, too.
Just get it done, you show-off. This whole planet smells like grease. I'm tempted to eat the soil. I'm so hungry.
Oh my god! What was that? Wait, they're shooting at us? I thought they were on our side. Are we supposed to shoot back? Just shoot them. This is too stressful for me to comprehend. Skill issue.
Gotcha.
What just happened? I'm dead.
Come on, brothers. The entrance is secure.
I don't know about you, but that entrance doesn't look very secure.
Eat explosive projectiles. Use sentient life forms. My facial features. Did he just throw a rock at me?
I will admit, this is much cooler than just landing in the middle of the city.
See, I told you, didn't I? You should listen to me more often.
Now all that's left to do is to take the Capitol building. Backpack Bob, you come with me. The rest of you sweep the town and eliminate all threats.
It would seem that the Empire is not as friendly as we hoped.
I can see that, you stupid droid. Execute Protocol 3.
A McDonald's hat? That's a little suspicious.
Surprise.
Backpack Bob! No!
I think your building is shedding.
Activate the rest of the chef droids.
system online. Run, 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 run. Skill issue. Peekaboo out.
Well, this certainly is a greasy situation.
Don't start making food puns.
What the heck is that thing?
Oh crap.
Would you like some cheese on your ice cream? Owie. Climb, lunge, ow, ooh, eek, boom, ambush. I've got you now, you silly goose. You are making Papa very angry. Off. Wait, what are you doing with that knife? Hey, Zoe.
Would you like a side of
fries?
Or perhaps
onion rings?
Help me.
Download our app for exclusive deals.
I'll handle this. You stay here and rest.
Wait. I can still shoot them from here. Just throw this little disc thing.
Nice try.
These dang chef droids are in the way. Where do I even throw it?
Just throw it, you nitwit.
Owie, owie.
Eliminate those psychos.
Roger, roger, jump. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 run, pew, 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 run, run. Pew.
I've got a splitting headache.
Guys, the governor is not up here. Have any of you spotted her yet?
I'm right here, you stupid clone.
Help me, please!
Clearly you fellows are not informed on what has transpired.
Explain it then, you buffoon.
This so-called Big Mac Mountain is not a Grand Grease regime base. This place was a humble little city of workers before the regime invaded and forced us into servitude. But we couldn't just stand by and allow their greasy hands to obtain a weapon that we were forced to build for them. So we revolted, and now you are our only hope if we are to ever truly be free from this occupation.
We were told otherwise. Besides, we have orders to follow.
Yes, but only now do you have the full picture. Think about it. Why else would I be holding a top-ranking grease officer as a hostage?
Regardless of what has happened, this facility is still a great risk for the Empire. The Emperor demands that we ensure this weapon will never finish its production.
What? We have risked so much, all for the sole purpose of gaining your favor, and now you tell me that this was all for nothing? I see the Empire for what it is now, a brutal, oppressive, militaristic juggernaut that cares not for the common good. I see now that the Grand Grease regime and the Galactic Empire are no different from one another. This was never about peace, this was about war.
It is the reason now. Listen, our orders were to kill you and imprison the populace to make a statement to the whole galaxy. But now I see what truly needs to be done. Hand over the hostage, and we can discuss whatever terms you require. I'm sure that the Empire will be more than welcome to accept your terms. You just need to trust me.
Thank you for freeing me, clone, but this mortal is deceiving you.
Bro, you honestly don't expect me to believe you, right?
Don't be so easily fooled. This place used Separatist droids, remember? The Separatists were bad guys.
So much for Grease.
Listen to me, clone. I know I am on the enemy team, but you can never trust a Separatist!
Good soldiers follow orders.
Finally, this ordeal can be put behind us. All right, boys, I'm ready to go to prison.
You try to negotiate too much. You wanted to see me, Admiral Quarter Pounder?
Correct. Your deceptions against the Empire and your mission to free me from confinement have proven your effectiveness. And for that reason, you are the best choice for this operation.
Thank you, sir. What is this operation you speak of?
You'll see. For now, I will just fill you in on what has happened. Follow me. If you recall, each chain aligned in this regime have specific roles. One of the major chains includes Chick-fil-A, who handles all of our bioweapon tech. For the most part, they have been rather successful with their research. However, they might have gone too far this time. Recently, they ran some testing for their new sauce down near the chicanery system. Their last communication indicates that there was a containment breach. We have not heard from them since. They call it the Zesty Sauce.